Okay, hi guys, welcome back. So as I was showing you last time, with Undo Management Advisor, basically you have a after you've created a task, created and executed a task using the script that I had in my in the file, then basically what you have to do is you need to let me get my SQL Plus open. Okay, so this is I created a task. This is my task. And basically I should already have a task in the database. What I'll do is I'm gonna drop it and then show you exactly what's going on in terms of why I was not able to run that DBMS underscore advisor package. So basically I'm just gonna copy this, paste it, and then I'm gonna run select, actually not run, but that should have the script here. Select min max snap ID. Copy this. Okay, so just confirm my snap ID. 27 now. So what I'll do is I'm actually just gonna change it. 23, 27. That's one. This is the second one. 23, 27. And what I should actually do is change it for all of my other occurrences of 23. So hopefully I'll be able to get, there you go. Okay, so what I'll do next is I'm just gonna copy this. Again, the script is available in the discussion section of my YouTube channel. I'm gonna copy this. Come to SQL Plus. Put some space. Execute it. I just created a task. So what I was doing before was I was trying to show you how to run a DBMS package to get a report or to get a script for for the task. So basically, you cannot do that with undo manager and undo manager and advisor. So basically, it's because of the advisor type. So you can, but you can't. You are able to get a report with other advisors. As I'm doing this tutorial, basically come up with a list at the end of which ones you have to run the DBA. Again, if you're not able to run the DBMS underscore advisor, then you can query the dictionary view, the DB underscore advisor. And this is the case for the underwear management advisor. So so I just created a task. What I'll do now is I need to confirm my I need to just make sure, okay, what tasks do I have in my database? So I'm gonna copy and paste this query. So basically, this is a new task that I just created. As you can see, the advisor needs undo advisor completed. 127 of your snapshot underscore undo. So what I'll do is I will actually, again, I cannot run. So typically, you would, if you wanted to, for a typical advisor, you would actually just run a. Let me see if I can open up this. You would run a DBMS package. So group advisor, you would run to generate a script. You would run basically this PL/SQL block. But basically, because it's not supported with under manager advisor, you didn't have to do this. Let me close this out. Minimize this. And then, so what you have to do is you have to query the DBA as I've just showed you. I also have this. I should have these somewhere. Here, no recommended. Should be the next one. You have to run these. You have to be able to query these the dictionary views. So let me just go back. Okay, so what I'll do is I need to find out I need to get my recommendations for my workload. The workload again is just again, that's the reason why I had those two snapshots. I needed those two snapshot IDs. So I'm gonna copy this. and then myself from space, and then paste it. Nova selected. So basically, so you might be asking yourself, okay, so I have Nova selected, so what's going on, right? Clearly I have a task in this, on my database. So, what's going on with why isn't Oracle, throwing out any, there must not be anything that, that needs to be, looked over. Basically, what you have to do is you have to research, you break down, exactly what's going on here. So here you have these three views: DB underscore advisor underscore finding. You have DB underscore advisor underscore recommendation. You have DB underscore advisor underscore rationale. So this one, if I was to do this, just select count from DB underscore advisor underscore recommendation. Basically, I have no rows in this table, right? But if I do this, if I do select count from DBA underscore advisor underscore findings, and basically I have 26 rows. So what I need to do now is I need to just get a sense of what my columns are. So I'm gonna do a describe DBA underscore advisor underscore findings. So basically these are the columns that I have for this table. So what I'll do next is I'm going to cherry pick the columns that I need. I need a task name, so I'm gonna query task underscore name. I also need the let me see. The owner should be fine. Task name, task ID. I just need to basically just have an output where I can show you what my what's currently being stored. Actually, you know what? Not task ID, but finding underscore name from DB underscore advisor underscore finding. So basically, if I review my result set, right, I should be able to see that 127. So there you go. 127 is actually successfully completed. It's listed in my in this table, but there's a finding for it, but there's no recommendation for it. That's pretty much what's going on, and that's actually why this query is a problem, because here what I'm doing is I'm doing a join on, I'm joining these different tables, but what I'm looking for is even though I have a task ID and a task name, as you can see, for my findings tables, I do not have anything in my recommendations or my DBA underscore. Let me just make sure. Select count underscore advisor underscore rationale. There you go. So I have no rows in my recommendation of rationale table. That's why there's no. I don't have any any rows that are being retrieved. So pretty much just going back to the tutorial. So basically, what I just did is I just again. So this is actually code that's actually more in depth. So let me just actually run this code for you. So this is a scenario. This is what you need to run if you do not have if you don't have any results after running this join operation. You need to do this. You need to run select task name, and basically this is a very important combination. I'm just going to tell you exactly why you do not have any what's going on with your task. So task name message from DBA underscore advisor underscore findings, where task name is equal to, so now I need to get my task name. I'm gonna copy this and then paste it, close it, and run it. So basically, as you can see, there is not enough data in my AWR. That's the problem. That's the reason why there are no raw data. So let me just put my SQL Plus window aside. Okay, so basically, again, this is a query that you're running to just confirm what's going on with your task. And also just note, you cannot, as I've just told you, you cannot execute a DBMS underscore advisor, to get, to have a, to do a, to get a report or to look at the scripts for recommendations. Basically everything has to be done through the DB underscore advisor, and then you have different, different, packages, not packages, but different, extensions. So again, the list is, I have the list in the next slide. Basically, this is why I have the note here. Must be queried to find the recommendation. The look to query the findings, recommendation, and actions. So going to the next slide. Just make sure. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Okay. So basically, I've just created. I have my task. There's no. I can't basically get any recommendation for it because there's not enough workload. So what I have to do is, of course, I just need to drop my drop this task. So I will go back to my undo management file, drop the task. I'll copy this, go my SQL Plus, and then so uh, my task has been dropped. And if I'm to run the previous query again, this one, no, we'll select it. And again, so here I'm just referring to my task, the task that the task that I executed. And again, so you have these different options, for the DBA, the Spot Advisor, the dictionary views. You have actions, you have DBA underscore advisor commands, you have definition, you have findings, you have log, you have objects, you have parameters. So basically, to be able to you know, for an advisor that's not that that is that you're not able to basically give recommendations using the DBMS underscore advisor package, you have to rely on these views to query your the recommendations. And again, so you have you do the recommendation. And I think the action one is where basically you're able to sort of get some sort of reading as to what you should be performing to get your have the right configuration for your undo on your database. Okay, I'll go over to the next advisor, which is the SQL Access Advisor. Basically, a SQL Access Advisor basically just it makes recommendations on creating indexes or material views or material view logs. And basically, and of course, if you're familiar with indexing, with any database, and basically you know that you would index to basically just have a faster access to a particular data set. So basically, this is just going to recommend what will be the appropriate indexes, and what would not be the the which object to index will be appropriate, and which index you should be creating on that object. So basically, and again, so you have options in terms of the index. You have bitmap, you have B-tree, you have function-based indexes. With the different table objects. So again, just I have a file for for this. So let me just throw this out. Go to my go to this page. We don't know what's going on here, but anyways. So I'm looking for the SQL Access Advisor. I'm gonna open this. What I do is just minimize this. There you go. So what I'll do next is I'm going to basically just run this script to create an experiment task as the heading tells you. So basically what I have here is what I have in this file. So I would just fast forward on this one. Next. Okay, and then this is what the end is for the script. So it should be down here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll actually just copy this entire script. Copy it, open up my SQL Plus, and paste it. So I'm actually creating my my task. I'm creating and executing my task right now. Okay, I'm just gonna fast forward on this one. Do this. I'm gonna fast forward on this. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure. Let me see if my task is created. SQL Plus. Open up. Minimize this. Put it down here. There you go. So basically, if I just go over the script, actually, you can just look at what's going on. So I have my task name as you see my task name. I have the advisor as SQL Access Advisor. I have a template. I have my different I have different packages actually. This one is DBMS underscore SQL tune. I have a cursor here. Here I'm creating my task. And basically this is a and again here at the bottom I'm executing my task. So just be just a little bit patient. This should be done pretty soon. And so basically, actually, let me just do this. So just going over this file, basically here on this on the SQL Access Advisor, you're actually able to generate a report. So basically, what I'll do is I'm gonna run the script afterwards. I do have the option to find a task with the implement task procedure. And again, so here this is a little bit different because I don't only have a task, but I also have a SQL set. So if you look at the script, um, there you go. So this is my SQL set. Okay. So if I drop the task, then this is still going to remain in the database. So there's a two separate objects that are being placed into my database, being created into the database. Here at the bottom, this is just a script to generate the generate script for recommendation. There you go, PR SQL procedure successfully completed. So what I'll do is I would actually just query my select uh, select task name from dba underscore advisor underscore task or task underscore name is equal to, and I'm gonna get this task, copy that, create like this. Okay, I do have that task. Okay, so what I'll do is I need to generate a report. So I will do this. I will run. I'm gonna copy this generate report. As you can see here, basically again set long the task is equal to, give me 1 second. Actually, just give me 1 second. If there is a script set long 10,000. Let me see if I have that on here. Okay. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to just core this using my using the command line. I think we're using, okay. Let me just give this a try. Okay, it's not feature's not going to implement it, and I think I think I would have to run the SQL statement. Okay, I just generated a script. Okay, okay, that's what I, okay. This is what okay. So after this should be not here at the bottom, but this should be at the top. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna paste it, and then what I'll do next is I'm just gonna come back to my SQL Plus. So I just generated a script, right? So what I need to do, I need to turn set my server output on. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'm going to run set long 100,000, and then set page size 50,000, and then I'm gonna run a select statement. Select dbms underscore advisor that get underscore task underscore script, and I should this is actually what I should have done. So basically this is the script that was generated, right? So let's see. Okay, so I captured my, you know, again, so this is actually what the recommendation is: create a bitmap index on this table. So this is the script that I should be running. What I can do is, let me just maybe I should just run this script. Okay, that I don't think this one I don't think this account is. Let me just select user underscore name from all underscore users. So this user is not it's not yet unlocked. He's not yet not let me do this. Describe all underscore users. No username is already created. No. Okay, that's not gonna do much. But anyways, so basically I do I can create it. I can implement this recommendation. So what I can actually do is I will go to my SQL, um, my apply task command, copy this, come back to my SQL plus, okay, um, paste it, there you go. And if I try to rerun that query again, you know, this, okay, it was successfully completed. Okay. So what I'll do next is I just apply my I just applied my recommendation, right? Basically what I can do is also what I can also do is I can just let me just make sure. I think I'm missing something. So here I should have copy this, paste it. Okay, so I have that. Okay, 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 that's fine, okay, got it. Okay, back to what I was saying. So basically, so after you've generated a you know it's a script or recommendation, you can apply that recommendation um by running this events underscore implement task, and I just implement my task. So what I'll do now is I'm actually going to drop I'm gonna drop my task and drop my and also drop my STS. So basically, what I'll do is again I create an index. Um, I am going to drop my task. So copy this and then paste it. Drop my task and also drop my STS. So the reason why I'm doing this is if I was to run this create and execute query again, I'll get an error message basically saying that I already have a SQL set with this name that exists in the database. So let me just also drop my STS. Just be a little bit patient. And so what I'll show you next is how to basically just do a fast recommendation for a single, as you can see, for a single SQL statement. Basically, I have the script here, so I'm actually gonna I already have I have access to again this is the enterprise edition, so I have access to these are some sample schema, Scott being one of them. I'm gonna copy this for fast recommendation. Copy this, uh, and I want to paste it for fast recommendation, of course. And then I'll be creating task name. My task name is going to be EMP Quick Tune. So let me do this. So if I was to run that query again, the SQL get task script. No, that's going to take too long. The select DBMS underscore advisor that get task underscore script should be EMP underscore quick underscore tune, as you can see here at the bottom. And also one of the things that I should really point out is make sure you return your page size to 24, 25. Those are the defaults. after these operations, after executing these statements. So what I would do is I would actually SQL tune, okay. I almost lost track of what I was doing there, but from do, yeah, where, there you go. So apparently there are no recommendations for any how to index, as far as how to index this particular statement. This EMP, referring specific to the Smith ename. So let me just make sure. I feel like I'm missing. Okay, so this is done. Then done recommendation for this SQL statement. So what I'll do is again make sure I move forward, and I think this should be the last slide on SQL Advisor. Okay, so save those. Okay. So pretty much as I just showed you, you can run a have a long script and basically just and basically just analyze the entire database and to find which objects need either index, materialize view, materialize view logs, or you can basically just find find a single SQL statement as I just showed you. Basically just and still assign it again, still in a task name, but basically just set this parameter attl and then paste that query and assign this query to this parameter. And basically, so what I would do now, let me just reset my set page size to 24. So I'm back to my default. And again, so basically after you have your recommendation, you can run the exact DMS Advisor implement task. And basically I have here at the bottom, of course there was no recommendation there, but there was recommendation for my previous task, which I already implemented. And basically in terms of just running this implement task procedure, you have the task name field. You also have the REC underscore ID field, and you also have, which is a recommendation ID field, and you also have the exit on which is a Boolean field. It's either going to be true or false. But basically, these are optional fields, so you now have to paste them. You have to put any values in there for them. Or you can just again you can also use null. Sort of if you're worried about what are these values or not, just for now just exclude those two fields. Let me go to the next slide. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the segment advisor. So basically, the segment advisor just analyzes your table spaces, and basically analyzes the table spaces, and then again as the title, the name says it. The name says basically it's going over it's looking at your segments inside your table spaces to see if you are not using your space, using space efficiently. And again, so I'll just say just looking for unused memory space, and it's going to it's going to make some recommendation on how to reclaim that those unused memory space. So what I'll do now is I'm gonna go to my file again. I need to get to my file, so it should be, which one is it? Segment advisor. There you go. Open it. Minimize this. There you go. So pretty much, again, so here you also have the same thing. You're creating a task. And basically, let me just scroll at the bottom. And also here, you cannot, as you can see, you cannot use these scripts on the segment advisor. the generate report and the generate script recommendation. So pretty much it's similar to what we just saw with the undo management advisor. And again, so just looking at the script, again, you're creating a segment. I'm actually going to be using the OE orders table, create a segment using table space. Okay, and just go to the next. Okay, and then I need to find out what the script ends. So the script line. Okay, there you go. So this is where my script is gonna end. So what I do is I'm just gonna go to here and then just copy my script. And again, so just keep in mind what I'm doing is I'm creating and executing a task. So list it and run it. There you go. Task is completed. Display the findings. I should have it here somewhere. Okay. Set line size 250. Okay, so let me just copy this. Go to SQL Plus. Paste it. Okay, and then what I'll do now is come here at the bottom and then copy this SQL script. We have a lot of recommendation, obviously, right? So basically, as you just saw, what you have to do is you need to be able to go to actually what would be best is actually if you would actually spool this. So let me just do this. I'm going to spool, and then I'm going to spool to my C drive, and then spool C. Man, I can't remember what my file path is. Just give me 1 second. Okay. C users doc lh temp.txt. Oh crap, I already have a temp there. Give me 1 second. Legal spool. Let me do this. Okay, let me not spool this. Actually, um, let me do this. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna spool it to my C drive. Spool temp. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run that script again, and then spool off. So if I go to temp, basically I have my recommendation in to that I can review them at my own pace. So basically I need to again second advisor. So I'm looking over the again the scope schema. I have the amp table, right? I can reclaim some of the space for basically from the amp table. Looking over my again Scott again bonus. So it seems like Scott I can do a lot of I can reclaim a lot of space for these different different table objects. So what I'll do is let me see again so basically once you have your findings, what you need to do next is you can reclaim the space on an object. So let me just okay. This is how you reclaim space again. So the proper term is you performing online shrink space uh, action or operation. And basically, you just first thing you need to make sure that you have roll movement enabled for that object, and then basically, and again, just and then you be able to recover the space, and then you have different choices. You can recover the space and amend the high watermark, or you can basically recover the space and not amend the high watermark, or you can recover the space and for that particular object, and also its depending objects. So what I'll do is I would do I would also do I'll do the last one. So let me minimize this, go to SQL Plus. I'm gonna run alter table, and again, so table I'm looking for is, I'm just gonna click on let me see, let me try Scott here. I'm gonna pick on the EMP table. So alter table Scott that EMP shrink space cascade. Oh, there you go. So I'm missing an error, right? So why did I get an error? Because I forgot to put the to enable the row movement. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna run alter table Scott that EMP enable row movement. There you go. And basically I just altered my Scott table. So basically I just reclaimed unused my unused space. So what you can do is you can actually just have a create a file, put all these scripts in a create a SQL script, a SQL file, and then just run it on your from your command line. So again, so what I'll do is I'm gonna close this temp. I'm gonna delete it. So basically, that just covers the that covers your segment advisor, and basically just looking over the script. So what I need to do is so I created. If you look at the script that I just ran, I have two tasks in here. I have the user underscore segment underscore advisor task, and I also have the emp underscore segment underscore advisor task. So basically, what I need to do is I need to basically just I'm gonna go to my SQL Plus and then make sure that I do drop these two tasks. So copy again. They're gonna run one at a time, so there's no point in copying two of them. So paste it, and then the next one is gonna be the EMP segment advisor, and then paste it. There you go. And again, so just a reminder, you know, I spent some time, trying to, figure out what was going on here with this package, this procedures. But again, so it's depending on which advisor you're working with. Basically, you be able to, you be able to generate the reports in different ways. Some you be able to generate a report using using the DMS underscore advisor package with get task report procedure. For others, you'll be able to generate a report or recommendation using the DB underscore advisor. And then for this one, basically, this is more of a, you do have DB underscore advisor finding here. So again, this one is more, the dictionary based, the dictionary view based. You using the DB underscore advisor, the dictionary view. So okay, let me just close this out. Save it, and then go back to the tutorial. So next we're gonna cover the SQL tuning advisor. So basically the SQL tuning advisor basically is gonna tune your SQL statement. It's going to rewrite your SQL statement and it's going to display what the performance benefits are from basically just it's going to have it's going to show okay these are the benefits that these are the system the performance benefits from having the tune for it as opposed to having the old problem for it. And basically how tuning works internally is basically the SQL tuning advisor actually summons up the automatic tuning optimizer. And basically what the optimizer does is it takes the SQL statement and it runs it against it. And basically the queries are going to be evaluated at that point, and basically they're going to be tuned, rewritten. And then basically what you have is the result is going to be a recommendation. Again, just going over the statistics for the performance and the improvements. This is the statistics for the performance improvements, and again just looking at your database, your system as a whole. Basically what you need to do next is again so what I will do is I will go to my SQL tuning advisor script. So basically again so I have a PS Code block to create a tuning task. Again, you can refer to the tuning tab or just get as a task, whichever one feels better for you. It's better for you. And again, so what I'll do is again, it's gonna be the name of my task, my task name. And I'm actually gonna be calling the HR schema this time, as you can see with the let's see if I can find it from. Okay, I should have a modified version of this in my file. There you go. So basically here on the again because I'm again this is a fundamental concept with Oracle. If you are a user who's if you need access to someone else's objects, you need to prefix that object with that user's username. So what I'll do is again, so I'm gonna create a task. So SQL plus, I just dropped. Again, because I'm only working, for example, I'm making sure to drop, all of these, tasks that I'm creating. So, what I'll do is, I'm gonna copy this, and then just run it on my SQL plus. And again, this is a, in terms of the scripts that I'm running, these are tested scripts, and they're going to be available again as I've mentioned many times before. They're going to be available in the discussion section of the YouTube channel. If you need those scripts, go there, find it, use it. It's they pretty much just it's up to you how you want to use them. And then what you need to do is you need to be able to, after you've created a task, you need to execute that task. So task is created. I'm going to execute it. Copy this and then paste it. Task has been executed, right? So what I need to do now is I'm going to check on the status of my task actually. Seek, I'm going to, again, so it's select status, user underscore value underscore tab, the task in this tuning task 1. And just going over what the task that I assigned to my task, as you can see, should be tuning task 1. Okay, so I want to paste it and run it. So it's completed, right? So what I need to do next is I'm going to, so if the status is set to completed, you can query the recommendations. So what I'll do next is I'm just gonna copy. I'm gonna set the pagination. I think I'm not sure that's the word, but this the pagination for for this result set. I want to copy select DBMS underscore SQL tune, report any task, one from Joe. Okay, let's give it a go. There you go. So basically, looking at the script that I just again. So actually, what I should have done is, so this is the script that I'm basically just I need to I'm hoping to be able to tune using the SQL tuning advisor, right? So I'm just calling the last name, department ID from employees table, and then joining it with the department's table, and then finding out where the department ID, where this could have the same department ID, and also where they have this yes, where and department ID is equal to BND. Okay, that's fine. So pretty much, if you look at basically the outcome, basically again, you have the tuning task, the use a single SQL statement. You have the scope, and also this is a script. This is the SQL text, SQL ID, SQL text. And basically, if you look here, it's gonna say, there are no recommendations to improve the statement. So that means that pretty much, this is, as far as tuning, goes, this is the best that you can, that, this is probably the best that the query can be tuned to. So, pretty much, let me just go to this. So basically I've already covered all of these. And again, so the recommendation is here at the bottom. So I do not have any recommendation at the moment. So which is a good thing. So what you can do is you will typically be able to let me see if I have the script on here. Basically what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to if you don't have the text, again if you maybe okay, so you have a text, but also there should be a way for you to maybe get a get do more of a SQL ID. Again, so here you saw the options of you did see that you were able to query both the 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 output was included both the SQL ID and the SQL text. So what I'll do is again, that's it for the segment tune, the SQL tuning advisor. And again, you're able to tune your query. And okay, so let me just close out this page, and then so let me go back. Actually, before I do that, let me reset my. Actually, no, I didn't change my page size, so I'm fine. So now I'm gonna go over my SQL repair advisor, right? So basically, the SQL repair advisor basically is used to analyze SQL statements that fail to execute, right? So basically, it's going to recommend a fix, or spot a patch. And basically, and again, so in terms of the error that the error that that you encountered, basically, error has to be more of a cannot be part of an incident package. It has to be a non-incident error. And basically, if it's part of the package, then basically you would have to investigate the incident package as a whole, and then so basically this is more of a if you have a SQL if you have a SQL and basically you want to be able to figure out what went wrong with that particular and also you need to have again so in terms of the you can again you obviously can do this as it sits, but if you want to assign task to someone else, then you can assign this using the DMS underscore SQL diag. So it will be grant execute on. So let me see if I can. So it would be grant execute on DBMS underscore SQL diag to Scott. Grant succeeded. No, I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna revoke. So again, so for again, same thing with DBMS underscore advisor. You can also grant that or revoke that that package. So what I'll do is again SQL repair advisor. Let me go to my SQL script. So This is it. Okay. So what I'll first do is I need to identify my problem queries, right? So what I'll do is I need to go to I'm gonna query my top 10 SQL query in the past 2 hours. This is a script. Again, so 120 is again 60 minutes. 60 minutes. That's why you have it 24 times 60 here. I'm gonna copy this and then just run it on my SQL Plus. Okay, so these are my top consuming queries, right? And again, the null is a bug for 11G201. So basically, just be mindful of that, just and then just ignore it. What I'll do is I'm gonna look at this query, the next one, the one after that. So what I'll do is again, so let me just make sure. So which query is it? So I need to mark. I'm gonna mark this and then copy this SQL ID, and then come to my script and then place that right here. So that's the reason why I acquired my for the top consuming queries. I need to get an SQL ID to be able to embed it inside of my PL SQL block. So I'm gonna copy this. Paste it. Does that exist? Okay. Where did I go wrong? No task. See if something does not exist. Let me just make sure. Okay, diagnosis. Okay, if it doesn't exist, then okay. One page. Right. What does it say? SQL statement doesn't exist. Okay, then let's try the next SQL statement. I'm gonna copy this. Okay, so that is not obviously not the source of the problem. So let me actually just mark this one. Okay, no task, problem type, execution error. What I can actually do is I am going to pause here, and then what I'll do is I'll pick it back up when I'm able to get a sense of what Oracle, is doing with this block. Thank you so much for watching.